Now it's time to grab the family and head out for an exciting train ride along the Sacramento waterway.
Dina, good luck following that.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to let the train take it away.
There
Let's
you go.
listen to the steam engine of this locomotive to help us transition. Hit it! All right, it's going to make its way down the rail line here. You are looking live this morning from Old Sacramento, right at the waterfront. This is the Granite Rock 10. It is a steam engine here, and the California State Railroad Museum and Foundation will be doing rides this weekend. And of course, you can't have a steam locomotive without the nice big whistle blowing. We have Tim Schroepfer here, who is the president and CEO of the Railroad Foundation. Good morning to you, and thanks for being with us.
Thanks for being out here with us this morning.
Absolutely. Okay, so as we continue to look at this beautiful locomotive, tell me more about the history of it and how special it is to have it in Old Sacramento.
Well, it was built in 1942 for the U.S. Army. It served as a switch locomotive. It was donated to the museum in the 90s and restored. We've just completed a 6-year restoration of the locomotive again, and we have it out running this weekend, just for our second weekend this year. Be out with us this weekend here on the Interpretive Railroad for the museum, starting at 10 a.m. both days, Saturdays and Sundays. You go to the museum, you enjoy, learn the stories there, and then you come out and you get to experience firsthand these wonderful artifacts that we have here.
Okay.
Make your own railroad story.
Yes, and I love this. Okay, so let's talk about steam and the power that is this locomotive, because a steam engine, it's really not the way things are done today. The technology has changed a lot. So how would this have been built?
Well, it's generally just a giant boiler that boils water and produces steam. Was built, we built these types of locomotives in Sacramento here for years and years in the old Southern Pacific shops that are just across the freeway from us here.
Yeah.
They're built by very skilled craftsmen, and that skill is really being lost today. There are very, very few people who really understand how to maintain these types of locomotives and build these types of locomotives. We're very lucky we have those folks here at the museum who get to do that.
Yeah.
And like I say, this is our interpretive railroad. So museum, collects the stories, they tell the stories, and then we have the opportunity to come out here and ride along behind this wonderful locomotive. I mean, it's amazing. You look at it and nothing else. You get to see all of the moving parts, unlike a diesel locomotive where everything's hidden. This is all exposed and you can see it, and there's something just so hypnotic about it. And most people really haven't had the chance to experience this firsthand. The sights, the smells, the sounds, it's just wonderful to take in.
And I know today we actually had to get your crew out here a lot earlier than we were here just to get this up and running.
They're out about 4 hours earlier than when we need it. So they were out, I think, at 6 this morning to get it fired up. It takes a long time. We have to bring it up to temperature really slowly so we don't do any damage to the locomotive. And they'll be here for a little while to shut it down when we're done with it today.
Yeah, and it's hard to miss, not only because of just the steam that you see, but also the sound, of course, And I think for a lot of people who have kiddos out there, family members who love trains, this is just one that they don't want to miss out on. So this weekend they can come out. You have a couple of opportunities,
opportunities starting at 10 a.m. and about every 90 minutes thereafter through 3:30, both Saturday and Sunday.
All right, perfect. And then it might be running a little bit more throughout the season.
We're expecting that it'll run throughout the season. Check our website, californiarailroad.museum, or our socials online. To see when we'll be out running. We'll post it on those channels.
All right, wonderful. And just for a little bit of perspective, I'm 5 feet tall. It's a little bit taller than me, but it's not the biggest steam locomotive. It's a small but mighty one, and it's about 50 tons, is that right? About 50 tons. So a lot of power and a lot of weight behind this little guy behind me, but my goodness, it is a beauty. And we're gonna hear that whistle blowing one more time. Go ahead and lay out. Bring the earplugs if you plan to come out. And with that, we'll send it right back to you in the studio.
Man, that is so cool.
Isn't it? And there's nothing like a whistle from a real train, right?